Adding signed numbers with different signs. Sometimes in algebra, we need to add numbers with different signs. The rule for adding signed numbers with different signs is to add numbers with different signs, find the difference between the two numbers, and use the sign from the larger number, regardless of the sign. Our first example. In the morning, it was 10 degrees below zero. So we know this is important. 10 degrees below zero, so we're really looking at a negative 10 in this case. Okay. By noon, the temperature rose 50 degrees. So rose an increase of 50 degrees, so in this case we're looking at a positive number, positive 50. What was the temperature at noontime? Well, let's write out our sentence here. We're starting out at negative 10. And to that, we're combining a positive 50 because the temperature, of course, rose 50 degrees. And that's our mathematical sentence. Now, using our rule, we can subtract, find the difference of the two, and the answer will take the sign of the larger number. So let us subtract 50, 10, and we have 40. Our answer will take the sign of the larger number, positive. So what was the temperature at noontime? The solution to that would be 40 degrees. Positive 40 degrees above zero. If you have a thermometer, it's also a good idea to work this out using the thermometer. We know that we started out at 10 degrees below zero, and throughout the day the temperature rose 50 degrees. So we can count 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we can see that our solution, positive 40, matches up with what we've modeled here. Example 2. Positive 5 plus a negative 9. Well, when all possible, use a model, because a model is a sure way to get the correct solution. So let's indicate our negative 5, our positive 5. In this case, our positive 5, we're 5 units from 0, so positive number. 5 units from 0, positive 5. To that, we're going to combine or add a negative 9. Negative 9 meaning directional, so we're moving 9 units to the left, and let us count. From positive 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we end up at negative 4. So using our model, positive 5 plus a negative 9 equals a negative 4. We know that for sure. Okay. Using the rule that we've used before is when you are combining two numbers with different signs, let's eliminate the signs and find the difference of the two numbers. So we have 9, the difference, okay, 5, 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. Now, from this number, let's take, this number will take the sign of the largest number up here, which is 9, negative. So we have a negative 4.
This is a milling machine, and it has a digital readout on it, and it's set at minus 10 millimeters. Now we're going to move positive 50 millimeters. Now count with me the millimeters in tens as I move this table 50 millimeters. This is 10. Now notice when it switches from the minus to the positive, there's no positive sign on there. That's 10 now we have. That would be 20, 30, 40, and so you see the minus 10 plus 50 millimeter equals plus 40 millimeters. On the same digital readout, we're going to start at 50 millimeters and we're going to add minus 90 millimeters. Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now notice it's a negative sign. 60, 70, 80, and there it is, 90 millimeters. I'll just tweak it in now. So 50 millimeters plus minus 90 equals minus 40. I've demonstrated on that milling machine adding positive 50 to minus 10 millimeters and also adding minus 90 millimeters to positive 50 millimeters. Let's do the work on the board. All right, what we got to do then is take the difference between the two numbers, and that's 50, and I know you can do that in your head, but I'll just do that over here. And that will give us 40, and we write down here 40, and we want to copy the millimeters. Now we take the sign of the larger number, which is plus. And as you notice, we demonstrated that on that milling machine, and you watch that digital readout. And when we start at minus 10 and we added plus 50, we ended up with the number plus 40 millimeters. Now remember, on that digital readout, all you saw was 40 millimeters. You never see a positive sign. You'll always see a negative sign. On digital readouts, you will not see positive signs. That's understood. When you see a number without a sign, it's always positive. Well, let's add minus 90 to plus 50 millimeters. Again, find a difference. 90 minus 50 equals 40. So we put 40 down here. And we take the sign of the larger number, which is minus 90. So the answer is negative 40 millimeters.
Please pause the video now and complete the problems in your workbook. When finished, press play, and we'll continue with the next lesson.